we are up. Oh my goodness. Okay. Hi guys. Welcome to the stream. I'm very, very sorry that my stream was not done yesterday. It's just that something happened short notice that I did not know until now. Not now, but at the time. And I couldn't live stream before I could start recording Obey Me. So I had to just start recording Obey Me because I was late. But this stream is a little bit different. This stream is basically about information because I want to try and tell people about what happened to this community. It's a little bit disturbing. So for those of you that are queasy and stuff, just be aware and be cautious that this involves a little bit of uncomfortable topics of sexual nature and also a little bit of suicidal tactics and tendencies. I'm very sorry. So this is about a person named Peanut who in the community was a mod in the Doki Doki Switcheroo. And at first I didn't like him. There were so many testimonies for this. At first, many people started to treat him like a god, started to treat him like somebody who is popular all the time. He was very active within the community. If you are within the community, you must have seen him numerous times. He was a very popular and very active mod. And he was very weird. Sometimes he would be close to people. Not like, he would try to be buddy-buddy to them, try to gain their attention, and if you push him a bad way, he will snap. He will try and snap at you for no entire reason. He has talked multiple times behind mine and many other people's backs, including the owner of the mod herself, Roach, which me and her used to talk when the Doki Doki Switcheroo project on my channel started to emerge. And apparently there's an allegation, which I've seen the screenshots. I've seen the allegations, I've seen the screenshots, I've seen the doc. Because yes, everyone, there is a doc about him. The only reason why I'm speaking out, I'm not a nosy individual, I promise you. I've had my personal experiences with Peanut, and they were not good. They were not good. I tried to be his friend. I tried to give him the opportunity of becoming friends, even though that we started off on the wrong foot because he just acted so pompous and arrogant. I couldn't take it. But yeah, so there is an allegation about Peanut over him being very intimate to other people. I am that one person. But the serious allegation is that he was very, he was acting very creepy and predatory towards a minor. So before you guys don't believe me, here is the doc. So we have so many things and many screenshots to go through. We have members and testimonies and opinions. We have screenshots, one of pedophilic fantasies. Yes, we're going there. Weird jokes and statements, hateful behavior and disrespect towards the team. I asked the people that are part of the community, or the person that was the messenger of that people, and they all told me that it is okay to do a live stream about it. Then I'm also going to share you my screenshots, because I have screenshots of our DM conversations about his behavior on the server and how appalling it was, and how he tried to act very sincere about it. But now, knowing from one of the editors I have, Ralph, it was clearly two-faced. So let's go to members and testimonies. And then we can go to the screenshots. And there's also a bad thing, about a cat as well. And if you hear me laugh or have shakiness in my breath, I'm telling you, it's not bad. You are an amazing, cat. I'm still sorry you had to go through all this. Oh, hi, Azure. You're fine. It's just that I am also angry, because I have said that I was uncomfortable with this person. I have said multiple occasions that he is like weird and stuff. But because everybody treated him like a champion, or was like very swooned with him, everybody started to like go to his side. And I knew that if I did try to like take him out up front, because I tried to like fight with him like multiple times in front of the server. And I already knew that if I did, then everybody would just go towards him. Then also, I am 26. This dude is 19. I already know that if I did like tell him like the reasons why, everybody would just literally go towards him because he's young. Because I've literally had those arguments before, where even though that the kid has done something wrong, just because they're young. Yeah. But yes, here is the concerns about it. Here's Brunilla. I used to talk more with Peanut back in 2023. We were goofing friends, but I still can notice some patterns of behaviors that weren't good. For example, he could be very aggressive when he was angry about something, and he always had a liking to talking or wanting other people to talk about himself. But it was all online and not so bad. So I thought I shouldn't pay attention, which is always the way to go with him. Yeah, but fast forward to nowadays, after I spent some time off from Discord for personal reasons, I felt different, but I couldn't explain how. After some time watching his actions, though, it was clear something was off. He started to constantly do jokes about female MC, which is a character in the Doki Doki Switcheroo. Now, mind you, for the Doki Doki Switcheroo is a mod that is associated with the Doki Doki Literature Club. And Roach made it, and it's a gender bent version of the game, which it means that there is a bunch of boys instead of a bunch of girls. And of course, there's going to be a community about it. The main character is female MC. She does have a design. And Peanut always liked to talk about her sexually. It got to the point where it was uncomfortable. Now, during my time at the Switcheroo thing, I thought that what happened with many of my situations that involved children trying to like flirt with minors, children that are trying to flirt with adults, because that has happened before, believe it or not. that there would be no minors in the server. I literally thought that it was like that this one was gonna be like an 18 or up server, because Roach deleted her old server because of some reasons, which apparently Peanut talked about, and he lied about that too. But we'll get into that later. But yeah. It was really uncomfortable. Literally all of the gifs and stuff that he had made and jokes and stuff that he made about female MC was uncomfortable. I'm not gonna lie there. It was so often too. Um about her thighs, or in general just always bringing attention to her in a very uncomfortable, objectifying way. He lost all social filter, saying things that didn't really need to be said, sometimes to draw attention back to him, sometimes just upsetting ones, which is true, he did. His temper got worse too, and he confessed it himself to be someone who isn't good controlling his anger, even in real life. When Al, one of the people most close to him, came forward to admit everything that's been going on, I was shocked, but at the same time, not surprised. I think he needs a reality check, and unfortunately, he isn't mature enough to actually listen to normal criticisms. Because I tried to criticize about his behavior multiple times, and so did a bunch of other people. Because even though that I wasn't active within the community, I still seen like chats pop up in my notifications. I seen adults trying to calm Peanut down and trying to literally take him back down a notch, and Peanut having a hissy fit. Like, oh my god. If it were me, I tell Roach about what's happening with everything and let her decide what to do about it. Which I do feel sorry for her. I do feel sorry for Roach, especially when this is happening in her own community, and with this member that is supposedly tried to literally say that he would protect everyone, because that is what moderation does. They keep control of the server to make sure that it is safe from adults and children. And this jerk just decides to just ruin that chance. Charlie. I believe he's acting far too comfortable with minors, going to make flirty or even sexualist jokes. Maybe it wasn't that much of Mod Power's abuse, but saying that someone will get warned for rage baiting when they were only disagreeing with him is quite childish. Yes, he has done that, and yes, there is a screenshot. We will go to that later. I'm not specifically targeting when he says those jokes. I'm not specifically targeted when he says those jokes, but it definitely makes me and the other minors uncomfortable as well. It's very telling, all of these freaking stories, man. So I finally finished it after hours of my attention. Oh my god, eggshell. My attention span being a pain, and I have to say that he is definitely a hypocritic, misogynistic, predatory, abusive, manipulative piece of poison. Yes, say that, eggshell. Praise be. This fits him well, too well. Like, I want to protect his cat so bad. Yes, so there is a screenshot of him making a like statement about him actually like physically spanking his kitten. Like, actually, like, what he literally said, spanking like you're disciplining a child. So yeah, I'm not, it's not really, it's not really good. To literally think that you think that a child or a kitten who is literally like so much smaller than a child deserves to be hit that way. And for it to be called discipline when it causes trauma to the child, do you really think that it would not cause trauma to the animal? Like, animals literally like have like mental stabilities of like a flippin' 2-year-old. Like, oh my god. He's just a thing now, a thing. Not human, not even a pathetic boy, a thing, a disgusting thing, not even a creature. At least creatures have feelings, but definitely not him. He's a deaf breed. He's nothing more than a thing that caused nothing but suffering, a thing that preys on those who cannot defend themselves, a soulless thing. One day he doesn't change. If he doesn't change his ways, he will go into the worst place in hell. How do you treat animals? How you treat animals reflects on how you treat people. This thing doesn't seem to get that. It seems that he just wants a world full of pretty women who will keep pleasing him till they break apart due to it. Also, while this was happening, while all these allegations were made, while he was doing all of this to many females, he had a girlfriend, apparently, because he kept on gloating about his girlfriend to everyone, including me. And yet he still had like the gall to make like such overly perverted jokes while you had a partner. I'm just saying. Anyways, is a disgusting thing that makes me want to puke. I will repeat again, but this time with the right pronoun just so I don't misgender it. It is a hypocritic, misogynistic, predatory, abusive, manipulative piece of nothingness. It doesn't even deserve all of those sadness spent on it, nor the anger, just nothing, because that's what it gets, as it deserves. That was Asia. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is one of the screenshots that I did not get until literally I went further into the screenshot file, where instead of saying the N-word, Peanut decided to show his neon whiteness and say ninja. I cannot make this up. Ninja what? Ninja what? Ninja what? Some little kid points at me and says, a lady. Ninja what? Like, yo, ninja what? Ninja what? How about you ninja yourself down? This shows how bad you are at trying to find a desperate way of saying that word. I really don't like it when people that are from a different race try to make like quotes and stuff that are like within like that are not within their communities, within their community rights. Like the F word or the N word. It's just it's very bad. I don't like those words in general. It was before you and Maury told me everything and he was venting to me. I was trying to calm him and convince him that he can get back up better than before. And then that conversation ended when rolled up and showed how he cannot, in fact, get up better than before. After the whole kin fiasco, he DM'd me complaining about people always searching for the one slip up, like nothing else he's been doing was problematic whatsoever. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there's me. Hey, okay, let's see my thing. So I let him in, and before me and Peanut was on point, because on the Switcheroo server we would fight constantly. But during his time in my server, he made my VAs uncomfortable, which he did. When he playfully got me, he kept using it and pinpointing it like some trophy of honor, even in public, which he did, and I have screenshots to frickin' prove it. Yes, I get flustered for voices, which is true, I do. That's literally the main point of my content, but I'm not obsessed like that, which is true. And even, it's so true because my boyfriend has a voice that makes me flustered only a little bit and not even that much. And I still love him. I love him for his personality. I'm not obsessive with voices like that. I just like it when they're fitting the character, especially with 2D animation. It's awesome. And on the other, he had a GF. I currently have a BF, which is true. He told me that he told me before so many times and in the server that he has had a girlfriend and he loves her so much, and yet he does all this. My voice actors have wives, fiancés. They playfully make more sexual jokes to each other than me because they love their wives. He did the complete opposite. He wanted everyone to joke sexually to him and would reciprocate. I called him out 2 times on that last year. I believe in the SWITCHEROO server, which is also the reason why I disconnected from that server. They seen me as a content creator there due to my project, yet treat him like a god for being a mod of Roach who didn't really want him, which is true, and I asked her that myself. Oh, and this is Mori! Oh, I love Mori. Hello, I've been in the Doki Doki Switcheroo server for over a year now, and while I'm not that active, sometimes I have been keeping an eye on Peanut, and I've watched him exhibit numerous behaviors which are extremely inappropriate, especially regarding the rules. One of the first points I'll go into was when the sprites for the upcoming mod were leaked. Once he found out about this, he was extremely hostile, even when the leaker in question was pretty obviously a child. Even with this being the case, he went on to lashing out, calling them names and making fun of their appearances based on their icon. So, this just shows, here's the different stories. So, art that has been leaked. When I actually was trying to grow my channel, and this was during the Doki Doki Switcheroo project, it was the last few weeks of the project, and I wanted a art piece made by Plies, the creator, who is also the creator of my thumbnails of Switcheroo and Obey Me. Plies, I love you. Mwah. I paid her over, like, I believe, like, $50 to $80. And she spent, like, so much time on it and so much effort. She asked if she can give the picture like a little sneak peek to the fans from that community on the old server. And I said, sure, why not? Just let them know that they can't share it to anyone because it is supposed to be a surprise for my voice actors. I will not say this person's name on live stream because they are also under investigation because of a screenshot that I found out. But I will say that that this person was a minor at the time. And I did lecture her for it. But I wouldn't go as to bully her appearance. Like, it is a child. Okay, then. I've talked to multiple people regarding this, and they've all agreed that what he was saying was not right at all. Even if we don't know that leaker's age, that sort of thing is never okay, which it isn't. It's bullying. Onto my second point, which is how gross he was towards minors and others in the server and even outside the server. On numerous occasions, he has he has shown to be flirting with children and making sexual jokes even when told to stop. From what I can count, he has done this so often that he can't go a single conversation without bringing something like that up. In our group chat for the group dubbing of Switcheroo, he had added a minor to the group where he would still go on to make sexual jokes or talk sexually even knowing they're there. When I addressed them about this, he went on to say he forgot that person was a minor and did it again a couple days later. Keep in mind, at one point, he wanted one of the members to make a sexual joke to the kid in his stead, to which he was ridiculed for, and he responded that he, quote, doesn't have pedophilic tendencies, which, oh my God. Hey, minor, I'm going to say something sexual towards you, but don't worry, because I don't have any pedophilic tendencies. What is wrong with you? Are you kidding me? Which is off. In one instance of the Switcheroo server, he talked about how the age of consent in his country differed from other countries. Actually, before we actually go on to there, let me see. Individuals between the ages of 13 and 18 are considered minors, which means they have a limited legal capacity subjected to supervision. So the legal age of consent is 15 years old. However, the actual legal age to where they don't have to be supervised from their mothers or fathers, so that means that they don't have to be watched over because their brain is more developed and they can have control over whether to make a right or wrong decision and will not be influenced by an adult, is 18 years old. And also, the minor in question lives in the United States. You have no right to literally say that because you are in Poland, you can do this, but the person in America can't do that because of another law. That is stupid, especially when it comes to minors and grooming. That is stupid. Oh my God. Okay. Tendencies, which is off. In one instance, a Switcheroo server, he talked about the age of consent. 18, you weren't considered a child. He DM'd this to me. Extremely weird. And further shows he isn't trusted in this community or any community for that fact. Because apparently he was also in like 2 more communities before this. And also had allegations of pedophilic fantasies. He had also admitted to making jokes about dating a 13-year-old to said 13-year-old in a past server he was in. When he was approached about this by one of the past members, he had verbally threatened them and told them to hang themselves. There is evidence for this, as we have the DMs in question. He would also make sexual jokes on our voice calls, even when minors were present, which obviously isn't okay. On to my third point. Peanut is very open about the things he does and says, which is very true. He is very open. Often oversharing his personal life and venting to others, whether within the Switcheroo server or not. On multiple occasions, he has vented to members of the server about his life or his opinions about Roach or other members. He has done this to me as well as Al as well. Done this to me as well as Al as well, who is only 16 as of writing this. That to me is utterly disgusting, as he is a fully grown adult and should be able to think for himself without having to vent to a child. I also feel like it is my place to point out that he has used multiple slurs he cannot claim, such as the R slur and the F slur in the Switcheroo server. As someone who is autistic and part of the LGBTQ, it's pretty jarring seeing him just drop these words with no care about what they mean to people. This is my stance on Peanut. As someone who's been in the Switcheroo server for over a year, I feel like it is my place to say that he is not a person we should have as a moderator, especially given he will threaten people if they talk in the wrong channel, but but when it comes to anything more dangerous or something he does, it doesn't mean anything. Not only do I think he shouldn't be a moderator, I don't think he should be in this community. He has shown multiple times to be unsafe around others. He is so freaking weird, dude. Oh, Maury. Okay, now we got Ray. Oh, man. This is just so amazing. Like, OMG, maybe I'm overreacting, but he made me feel uncomfortable many times this way. Literally. But sometimes he went far that I got scared to touch the server. And that's the thing, though. That's the thing that makes it so bad, is that he made it so uncomfortable. So uncomfortable for everybody around him in that server. And it was so bad that everybody started to not touch it. And he thought that the reason why was because of the rules, when he was the freaking problem in the first place. Like, I'm sorry? Oh. I'm sorry. I'm also reading what people in the Switcheroo chat are also saying, because I'd seen a text of a snapshot of what Peanut said, and I thought that, oh, it's evidence, but it was actually something else. It was already evidence in another screenshot that we're going to see later. If you guys are here, hi! From what I've seen and experienced, he just thinks he's all at because he's an adult or some crap. Literally. It's like he has no respect for minors. People that are slightly younger. Actually, no. That is the wrong thing. That is the wrong thing. So, actually, he doesn't think that he doesn't only have no respect for minors, but he has no respect for elders, because I'm older than him. Roach is older than him. He doesn't care about anyone. He only cares about the people that give him attention. And even when they give him attention, if they give him the wrong attention, then he'll just literally try and cut them off, but then he needs them, so he'll try and wind himself back in. OMG, it's so hard to express stuff, so it's short. I don't know how to say this, but I think he's odd, and it's like he doesn't have any respect for others, especially if they're younger. I sometimes worry that I said something wrong and I'm gonna be death stared through my phone by him. Aww. The poor person. Poor Ray. Bonus note. This might be a little belated, but I just looked over the doc about Peanut, and there's so much yikes in just those first 2 pages of screenshots. I wouldn't want him in any server at all, let alone a leadership position. He can claim all he wants that it's just jokes or whatever, but those are exactly the kind of jokes that real groomers used to push the boundaries of what is acceptable to talk about. And the fact that he didn't stop after being called out for it multiple times. And the way he's trying to rules lawyer it, like, well, technically what I did isn't illegal, suggests that it's a long practice set of behaviors for him, and he's definitely not someone to be trusted, to say nothing of the emotional abuse stuff. I feel bad for anyone who has been victimized by him. I hope things improve here going forward. I said the most important part. The rest is mostly that Peanut can't claim his mental health issues or whatever to blame. It's all clearly part of an established and practiced set of behaviors for him. Plus, he really believed that he had issues he needed to work on, which is true, because literally I have the same screenshots of me and him trying to get along, and me and him trying to like have an actual conversation, an actual heart to heart. And he did say that he has these mental issues and stuff, and he does feel paranoid, and he feels so depressed. And I tried helping him. I tried to help him by literally inviting him to my server. I tried to help him by literally giving him something to do to edit my videos, because I needed help with editing, which he did a terrible job at it. He didn't even make one single video. But yeah, like, people have tried around him. People have tried to make friends with him. It's just that he thinks that he's so lost, and he's so in his like ego, like, oh, I'm Edward from Twilight era, and I'm so deep and brooding, and everybody wants me, that literally gets to his head. Plus, if he really believed that he had issues he needed to work on, he wouldn't get so defensive every time the subject came up. Plus, the fact that he repeatedly volunteered that he knew it was wrong, even as he was saying it, shows that it isn't some kind of automatic subconscious thing he's doing. He's repeatedly choosing to engage in bad behavior. All his well actuallys and well technicallys are irrelevant, because at the end of the day, it's a private server owned by Roach, and she's allowed to ban him for any reason. All his rules lawyering is just bullcrap. Even if everything he said is really even if everything he said and did was really truly just jokes, that's still already abundant reason to ban him. Is the kind of behavior that makes things uncomfortable for everyone, even in the best of possible interpretations. Not too long ago, someone introduced me to something called Gray's Law. It states that high levels of malice or incompetence are indistinguishable. At some point, it doesn't matter whether he did it on purpose or if it was some kind of weird misunderstanding. He still did it, so his reasons are irrelevant. Thank you! He has to go either way. Any of his counter arguments are irrelevant, because he definitely knew he shouldn't have been doing what he was doing. So they're not worth listening to. Man, this person is really good at telling us like that he is wrong. Oh, applesauce. I will say these interactions have kind of been in my mind recently. Oh, yes! The group chat screenshots. Now, I want to say that I'm already disgusted with what Peanut has done. As soon as I heard this, I immediately kicked him out of my server. I immediately banned him, and I kicked him out of Danny's server today. I'm on a roll. But what disgusts me is that when a person that I have told many times including when they were a minor, to not do anything like this, to encourage them to not jailbait adults, and to protect that person more than 3 times. I may have been hard on this person, but I still haven't outed them as much as I should have because they were a minor and because I was older. But to literally laugh at Peanut's group shot right here. This is the thing in question that has been literally starting up the allegations. This is the minor that has been in this server, in this group chat. And my shakiness and my rage of my voice is not only about anger, but it's also disappointment. Because this person that I protected when they were a minor to literally not jailbait adults, to literally protect the adults and the minor in question, and the minor that I have protected, turned 18 and did this. Are you kidding me? It was during that same minute, too. That same minute, too. Once I find the answers of this, I hope that's a good one. Because there's no excuse for that. Especially with the person that has told me the information about the closeness of this person and this person that we're talking about right now. So I'm just keeping that right there, because this is unacceptable. I'm not gonna literally have a person to laugh at a adult that's literally saying to a minor, Jesus, I went gangsta on that, to a minor, and then you're behind and you'll abuse your desk again. I'm sorry, but I'm not laughing at that. Especially when you know that that's a continuation of what he is saying to that minor. I'm sorry? That ain't gonna fly with me. But yes, this is the photo, the shot of what he said to the minor. And said, "Wonderful tale." The person laughed, and then he said, "If you'd laugh at me." It's just hypothetical, of course. He immediately pulls back. What do you think that means, guys? What do you think that means, my stars, my chat? And then he tries to get the person right here, this sweet person, this respectable knight in shining armor, literally a knight in shining armor, applesauce. And literally the person immediately states afterwards, that is a child. And then him saying, "Thank you for reminding me that is in fact a child." He knew that is a child. He knew that this person was a child. And even if he did forget, he was remembered again. And then apparently a few days later, he did it again. And this person has a girlfriend. Who is literally, I believe, 18 now. But oh my god. So while Peanut on the surface seemed pretty cool, the more time I spent, the more it felt odd to say the least. Like the constant female MC jokes and suggested jokes and whatnot. While I know it's not against the rules, and heck, most of us have probably made similar jokes, it's always felt weirdly frequent. The weird also thing is while we've made fun of Alyssa in the past about things, mainly her getting flustered over the Yuri voices in our playthrough, he's felt very personal about it. I don't know what it is, but Peanut recently felt a bit unhinged, not the funny haha crazy joke type, like actually a little concerning. Intense of what I've seen / heard from other people, it's concerning, like very freaking concerning. I'm not gonna go into too much detail given that I imagine others have already gone full out, but I will say there's a lot of people cooperating similar points and similar experiences, as well as some again concerning screenshots regarding his behavior. And while I personally haven't experienced too much of it, I'm very concerned for the folks that have the amount of people that are saying the same things. One last thing, for what it's worth, there was someone who I was not expecting to be saying the same points and coming to UT community. There have been some incidents just happened. This is leaving me very concerned. Yeah. Yeah. So, personal opinion about Peanut before I continue with chores. All right, let's go. So I've just been kind of watching him for a while and did my own minor research on him via looking through the chats and screenshots provided. From my own perspective, I can confidently say that Peanut isn't a good person to be on the moderation team. Now, why? Well, for starters, the fact that he flirted with a minor he didn't even ask the age for and only backed off when he found out the minor is a minor. Weird that he didn't ask prior before flirting, and the stalking of a 13-year-old as his grown age, the uncomfortability, weirded comments about hello neighbor children, sexual jokes towards multiple minors in Switcheroo or GCS. I don't know. And more proves that he is unable to be trusted to be normal around children regardless of fiction or reality. Next, the kitten incident. The incident prior regarding to Peanut's pet kitten and how he horrifyingly admitted to hitting and spanking the cat as if it was a child, which regardless is a wrong way to discipline children, human and animal alike, and was very quick to drop the subjects when another moderator came in really shows how willing he is to try and shove situations involving him under the rug. For someone who adheres to the rules and whatever, I would assume that would come with utmost honesty from Peanut to ensure that we are able to trust him with such a high position, which is true. You think that literally because he's a moderator, he would literally try and I don't know, do good in the community. But yeah, these are all of the people, including me. But these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 people. Besides Roach, because Roach has not gotten a public statement yet with that. But she does feel very bad though. But yeah, but you guys are here for the screenshots. I already know that. So. Oh, yes. Before we start, let's start off with the banger, shall we? So, the defense of Andreas Romberg. Apparently, Andreas Romberg is an actor, and apparently Peanut liked that actor. So much that literally he decided to make a defense because apparently this Andreas Romberg was also a P word. I don't want to say the whole entire thing in case YouTube wants to hurt me. But yeah, he was a groomer, and he had multiple victims, and the victims asked if he could just apologize and then he would be washed away from his sins. Basically, they would forgive him, and he said no. Years later, they asked again, and he still said no. And somebody was thoughtful enough to be so loving as to make a video here. I'm not going to click on it because I don't want YouTube to be rude to me and try to cut my video. I don't know if it's going to do that. But this person was so nice and to make a YouTube video about it. Actually, I want to, as soon as this is done, I'm going to put it in the description below if you want to hear more about that. But apparently Peanut wanted to defend him because apparently to him Andreas Ronberg is innocent, and the person did a breach of privacy. So we're gonna listen to that.
I want to talk about some. What's this world coming to?
Oh my god.
Because apparently now it's come to the point where everyone cares when even a small celebrity has some dirt in their DMs. I'm talking about Rumpel and the drama thing, and my brain just can't comprehend the idiocy of it all. Like I for real, I
Are you kidding me? So, chat, before this, I just want to say that me and Peanut had been in calls together, and I told him about two cases. And one of the cases was in my home state, and it's called the Sarah Boone case. And I also talked to him about another one about a drunk driver that in North Carolina crashed through a golf cart and killing the bride and leaving the husband suffering, and he felt sorry for the victims, and he said that it was a bad take for them and that they are getting what they deserved. So why is this turned around? Is it because that actor, like, you liked that actor so much? He sounds so corny. I'm crying. You liked that actor so much that literally you decided to make a defense about it?
just cannot understand.
I can't understand you and your argument.
Basically, if you haven't seen the video, that's okay. Don't watch it. It's just fucking dog shit. Just a guy talking about Rumpel's DMs. Like, I'll be honest with you. Like right here, right now, I'll be completely honest.
I love it how he's saying that, but he also said, let's be completely honest in the first one. Yeah, just both hearing and reading him talk via text chat is exhausting. Literally, no one asked for his opinion, by the way. Yeah. No one did. No one did ask for his opinion. Literally, this came out of nowhere. So why the heck is he saying all this? Why is he saying all this? If literally he was the one who started it. Why tell us to not go to the video if you were the one who started it? Girl, how did you sit and go with him? I wouldn't. Oh no, honey, I literally saw your name and I was like, Peanut's #1 fan. Let's go. You want to battle? I'll battle. Tell me why Peanut should be saved. I didn't jump because he was a person that everybody kept on literally saying to give him a chance. And literally I've been told so many times to give people that I knew had bad feelings deep within my soul chances. And it turns out that they are two-faced and fake. Wow. Total surprise.
Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm the weird one.
Yes, you are.
However, I don't give half a shit. Like, this was #1. This was years.
I don't give half a shit. You don't give half a shit of what? You don't give half a shit that you're crazy? Or you don't give half a shit about the situation? Or you don't give half a shit about the video? Like, Peanut, I want clarification. Like, what are you so mad at? What are you so mad at, buddy? Also, why you said that you wanted your channel to grow? Isn't that the reason why you wanted to be in Roach's project and stuff so much? Because you wanted yourself to like soar new heights and to actually like establish your own like community? Isn't that what you told me? So why can't you just do a reaction video, a public one, about the video that you're talking about, instead of going to a private server and talking about it? That's kind of a red flag, buddy. He's mad because he wanted that money. Oh my, that is true.
Years ago. #2, that's some private fucking stuff.
So is him invading victims' lives. So is him invading victims' lives. It was before everything. Oh, Jesus.
Guys, it was actually like, he was complaining about Rumpel trying to delete the video. I mean, are you a fucking moron? Like, what would you do if someone leaked your DMs and then showed it off to a half of the internet?
Man, I really didn't want to talk about this. I really didn't want to. But if we keep on going with this, I'm gonna have to. And I really don't want to. It infuriates me. Really, it does. How people with actual evidence, there's a difference when it's petty drama and grooming minors. Yeah. Because I was actually falsely accused of being predatory to a minor, even though the minor told the person themselves I didn't do anything. And my friendship group cut me off. That's the reason why I haven't posted videos. That I'm sorry, guys. Delete your stuff. I still have videos with purple up. I don't hide anything anymore from people anymore because of the things I have experienced. And I showed my proof. And I still got literally kicked out of that friend group. And literally, I kept on thinking for months of being alone that I was a monster for something that I didn't even do. And yet, here this person shows up saying that this person that actually has evidence, text messages about how they were bad to people who were children, and defending the living crap out of that is insane. It's insane to me, especially when I have been literally through a whole whirlwind in my life of being told that I've been paranoid and that nothing has happened to me. I love it. Anyways.
Like, I would I would do the same with what Rumple did. And he just reported the video and it got taken down.
So here's the difference between a person who has nothing to hide versus a person who has something to hide. He literally said that he would hide the video. He would strike it down. And when my videos that I've had, I literally, the only reasons why I literally have like almost all of my videos from that situation with all of my friends still up. And it sucks that I can't take it down because I know that that would print me suspicious. It only got taken down only in Europe. Wow. Well, that just freaking shows that Peanut wanted to hide so much. It's very, oh my god, it's very telling, especially when he was the one that started this whole entire thing. He started the conversation. He did the voices for the conversation, and he was talking to himself the whole entire time. You think that during that conversation he would have heard himself talk and immediately was like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do it? You think that for once in his life he would literally think that, but no.
And that's completely fair. And honestly, I would take legal action against them too. Like, I would actually threaten them to
do it. 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 Oh my god, if I actually get a video, if I actually get a strike on my video of Peanut literally trying to demonetize my video over informations when I have evidence, try me. Try me. Try me. I mean, it's plain to see. Like, oh my gosh, and this is your actual voice. If you really think that I'm gonna try and let YouTube take this down, you got another thing coming.
be sued into oblivion. Like, nah, you are not going to post my DMs anywhere. Like, you're going to jail for breaching of privacy. Because it's not like those were public. They were not just some dumbass girl.
Yeah, girl, how did you listen to this guy for hours? His voice is so grating. Literally, thinking about it, I think that I just thought of him like as an AI. I literally just thought of him as an AI that did not know any better. And so I tried to be calm and stuff, which I love it, because the first person that actually talked to me about the Peanut thing, was like, "Oh, you're so easy to talk to." Peanut says that you're horrible to talk to and that you like to keep stuff to yourself. And the first thing that I said is I don't show myself to fake people. Cuz I don't. Whenever I give a bad vibe from a person, then I totally just shut myself off and I don't really talk to them. And I can be nice. Um Wolf game will break me out, trust. Oh Jesus.
I'll just decide to lick them. So yeah, I would take their ass to court.
I I love it. I love how this is just happening. Yeah, that was his little defense thing. All right, going for screenshots now. No fun at all. Have I don't think I have some pedophilic tendencies, though I don't. Oh my god. Wolfgang will defend Peanut, I swear. Wolfgang will defend me, Peanut. Try me. Try to strike my video down. Wolfgang will defend me. Um. No fun at all. Don't think I have some pedophilic tendencies, though. I don't. Why are you saying that? Just automatically. Why are you saying that automatically? It's a running joke. I hope you understand. How is it? So this is after. This was after. Wait, yeah. Wasn't it? um. No fun at all. I don't think I have some pedophilic tendencies, though I don't. It's a running joke. I hope you understand. I wouldn't feel right doing that. So I'm guessing that he asked him about flirting with the minor and stuff, and they're like saying, "Oh, well, there's an adult right here. There's an adult right here." And I exist too. Uteo exists. That's good. Hey now. What? I like how you keep reminding me that Alex is in fact a child. You keep reminding me. So he has like been told before. I appreciate it, honestly, as I like literally I love it how he separated these words because it can tell a whole new meaning. It can literally seeing this sentence shows manipulation at its finest because it could say, I like how you keep reminding me that Alex is in fact a child. Or if you put it in a manipulative tone, keep reminding me, If you put it in like a tone, you can hear, I like how you keep reminding me that Alex is in fact a child. I like how you keep reminding me. Like, oh, I'm aggravated. And then you back up, you backpedal by saying, I appreciate it, honestly. Do you not know your wording? Sometimes I actually forget about that fact. It's not very responsible of me, I know. Yeah, admitting it's not very responsible of me. So yeah, you knew. I tend to need to remind myself. I just tend to forget what I should and shouldn't say around her, you know. Uh-huh. I told you, don't get me wrong, I am taking this seriously and we'll talk to Al about it. I already know you both are great people. From what she usually says, this may be a foreign situation to deal with. He probably knew and was trying to appear humble, low-key. Yeah. But I was worried for a second that you meant she was some kind of, well, you know, she has some kind of, well, you know, feelings that are more than they should be towards me. Thinking that Al, a minor, has feelings for him despite nothing that initiates that beforehand. Oh my god. You thought that a minor had a crush on you and decided to literally like say that? And also, yes, this person is also a minor. Um and this person has also been the one that has been minor like Steve. This is the person that has been that has shown me the doc, and that I have told her about my stories about Peanut. I yearn for the mines. I'm gonna be. I'll play Minecraft sometime. I just don't know when. Uh. I am Steve. Oh Jesus. Gonna play Lava Chicken. I already. So yeah, he thinks that this person has a crush on him. That's stupid. If someone cares enough to try and cancel me over saying that I'm waiting for y'all to hit 18, oh my god, he did say that. I forgot he said that. He actually said the actual groomer thing. He said it to a minor. I can't believe that he actually did say that. I'm gonna wait 2 years. Just need to wait 2 years. Oh my god. I can't. Spreading my project, Eden's Garden propaganda, trust Wolfgang Maker. Oh my god. Um. Anything inappropriate now? They need to get a hobby, especially since this is obviously a joke. Yeah, waiting for anyone to age is insane. They need to get a hobby, especially since this is obviously a joke. Okay, let's back up for a minute. So it's a joke. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, it's a joke. A joke for a minor that can lead towards sexual allegations? Like, do you not hear yourself when you say the things that come out of your mouth? Or when you type it on a keyboard, do you not see what you're typing? This reminds me of this one time this dude accused me of being a pedo, then pretended to be an underage girl on another account to try and catch me in the act, and then he was very briefly surprised when all he got was just being cool uncle figure almost. There were past concerns of him having pedophilic fantasies on another server. Yep. The end. Oh yeah. You know that being the cool uncle is also considered kind of weird, because that still means that you're like family. So that still means that you can still be able to get closer to that minor if you are a technically cool uncle instead of just being a friend. Who's betting that's a lie? Oh, yeah. Bro was literally defeated by basic human decency. For like what, a day? You're an uncle figure indeed, the creepy one. Yes. He did, in fact, talk to me about that allegation crap back then. That girl was 14. He was borderline 18. I have no idea how the heck I missed this important detail. If I remember correctly, they were engaged when she was around 3 months from turning 18 and he was 20. I think it comes under Romeo and Juliet laws, but I'm not sure. Let's look at that up for a second, actually. Oh, Jesus, Zootopia. Like, for me, for the Romeo and Juliet law, for me, is if the person, when the person is like 1 or 2 ages apart, 3 is like the cut line, but anything over that is just crazy. But there are different Romeo and Juliet laws. 3 years, within 3 years of their own age. So I was right. Well, Zootopia comic for no. And I'm not gonna even read that. I think comes from the Romeo and Juliet laws, but I'm not sure. So 3 months from turning 18 and he was 20, so yeah. There, it's under Romeo and Juliet laws, sadly. I don't think she would care much. Does it come under Romeo and Juliet laws? Yeah. Okay. Now, this is supposed to be evidence against Peanut. However, I'm gonna have to be Mama Bear for a minute. It is not Peanut's fault for this one to literally say and go to that direction of intimacy, because tackling is a very intimate thing to like, it is a very intimate action. It might be like aggressive, but it is aggressively intimate. And to have a minor saying that they would let Peanut willingly tackle them so they could bite them, that's a bit too much. So I actually would also like the moderators to talk to minors about that, because that is just still inappropriate. It might be tackling, but it might be a friendly tackle, but tackling is still an intimacy, especially when it's conjoined, especially when it's like, especially when it's interlocking like limbs and bodies. If the person can touch the person, that's where I'm uncomfortable, especially when this person is a minor. So this is not evidence towards hurting Peanut. This is actually evidence that just states that this server really needs to like talk to the minors, because that is inappropriate. Because Peanut actually did the right thing at this one. He did say, pause, big pause, you're a child. I mean, the boy thing, that's a little bit too far. Like, it doesn't matter the gender, but that person is still a child. First I go shower. Don't let me catch you, Ren. If I catch you, Ren is another minor. So basically two. And literally it's with a gun. So that's basically like a threat. And this was after the photo. I covered my quote unquote cleavage on purpose. Showing you something like this would be iffy at least and predatory at worst. Are you kidding me? That's fair. Don't worry. 2 more years and it'll be okay. 2 more freaking years. Are you kidding me? So basically these are all of the screenshots that did it. I wanted to make a big video about it, but there's just so many screenshots and so many like things that have happened. That I just don't know where it stops and where it begins. I'm actually going to remove that one because that one I did not like. I'm sorry. But yeah, these are all of the things that happened. And it's just weird behavior. Oh, this is so I wanted to tell you about the minor story to like try and like get it like to try and tell the story about that because that one's more important. Um okay. So about my situation, I'll tell about my situation with Purple and not Purple. Ugh. My situation with Peanut. Jesus, I can't with names, man. I'm just so bad at that. So, I'm going to tell you my situation with Peanut and then we can keep on going. So, with Peanut well, I'll end the stream there with Peanut. Um so Peanut was actually a editor that I used to have in my server because he stated that he would help me and Ralph would help me. Because also, hi, ahoy, um, purple guy, but yeah, he was a editor that Ralph recommended to me. Ralph is my current editor. Ralph is very cool. I love them so much. But Peanut was very weird. He was very off. Um, from our conversations that we started to have. So when I first met Peanut, I went into the server and because Roach invited me there and I started to talk to people about my video, about my project of Doki Doki Switcheroo. And Peanut literally told me to go to the different chat room. I didn't like that, but I still kept within it because I was like, hey, he's a mod. After that, things gotten really weird. Let me just, yeah. So this is one of the screenshots that I have. I have multiple. I have a bunch of screenshots from this project thing on my little server that I have. And there's a lot on here. It's with DMs from mine and his chats. The actual arguments themselves that got me into this situation. Can we admit that he wasn't the best moderator, low-key? Oh yeah, no, he definitely was not, and also he wasn't the best editor as well. But yeah, during the server, this one part of the server, I was talking about how I had tooth pain. I had to get my tooth pulled like a year ago. But because I didn't have insurance yet, because I needed to wait until my insurance came, I literally kept on getting a bunch of toothaches and tooth pains, and it would hurt to the point where I started to drink. And that made the pain better. However, I would sometimes wake up with heavy hangovers, which is what I did. But he lectured me about it. And then went to say that I shouldn't be drinking in general. And then when Danny posted him saying that he was gonna drink, he literally encouraged it and said that he likes to drink too. So I went to talk to him. And I said, okay, dude, what the heck? When I say I wake up to a massive hangover, I get lectured. When I tell you my reasons of why I drank way too much this one time, I still get lectured by you. But as soon as Danny and someone else mentions drinking, it is okay and you approve. And I sent him screenshots because that's just bullcrap. Gotta go help my landmate do a trash run. Bye. Bye. Yeah, I sent him screenshots. If I can try and find it. There it is. I said also now I had a massive hangover. He said that's what you get for drinking. Be like me and don't most of the time. And I said I drank a lot last night due to my tooth pain. And he said, wouldn't a painkiller work better? I said no, since my body got adjusted to them since I used to use them a lot, which I did. It went from literally 2 ibuprofens to 4 every night. I didn't want to do that. He said, you poor thing. It's still not healthy to drink a lot. Be like me and Dog. I don't want your ego. Yeah. Hi, Demi. I said I used painkillers, Oragel, and the main thing that helped was alcohol. I would take 2 shots when the painkillers didn't work and was like that for about a month until tonight. I don't know how many shots I downed, but the pain was still there. And since I don't have dental insurance until next year and don't want to pay $9,500 off the bat with no payment plan, I have no choice. And so he says, there's always a choice. Sleeping pills would be much better, so you just sleep off the pain. I know it isn't the best way to make things better, but it's still better than to get drunk out of your mind, since alcohol is highly addictive. I said I don't really drink alcohol anymore due to childhood and watching my parent drink. This is for only pain relief. It is only for pain relief. That's what I told him. Then Danny talks about drinking. A person says scrumpy. Yeah, yeah. So he did. So apparently, from what the miner told me, apparently he sent a voice message and stuff about it, and about what this miner is saying right now. It's very, he's just so weird. But yeah, he said hell yeah, and then the person says amen. And then Peanut says amen. Are you kidding me? So after that, he literally said, "Well, the reason is that you do it to dull the pain, where there are more solutions than that, and Danny does it for fun, I guess. There's a difference, and yes, that is partially a joke. I'm sorry, I wasn't sexist or anything." And I was like, and I was not having it. Does he know that sleeping pills probably wouldn't do anything for pain relief? Apparently not, because literally he said that. He said that I could have sleeping pills. The problem is that I already took sleeping pills, you bitch. Sorry for my cursing, but oh my freaking goodness. Like, I tried so many things. I tried pain relief. I tried sleeping pills. I tried alcohol. My tooth kept on ringing, and alcohol was the only pain was only reliever that would help my pain. And I wasn't being like partying. It made me fall asleep. So basically it was my sleep pill. I would just want to go to sleep. Guys, I'm not sexist, by the way. Bro's trying to play medical professional when he's clearly not one. Yeah. It's stupid. I said, I tried different solutions. You think I have tried to use medicine and slept it? You think I haven't tried to use medicine and slept it off? The pain still makes me not be able to sleep. You do not know me. There are reasons as to why people drink, and my reason was tolerable due to my pain and my budgets. If Danny literally got a hangover, would you lecture him? Drinking for fun is worse, to be honest. Yeah. Then he backpedals. He says, "I'm sorry. I guess I should have thought twice before saying what I said. I don't like hate you and target you. I swear, I just don't like alcohol to begin with. Sure, it's mainly to drink, but I've had too many problems with it. Still do currently." And so he tries, um, and so he literally was talking about his past. And so I was trying to help him, and was like, I'm not, because I told him that I wasn't trying to think that, especially with his, but it's hard to, especially with his pompous attitude. And he literally said, um, that he has a problem with himself, and that he was just trying to he's trying to be funny out of habit, with better or worse result. And the reason why he was assuming his stuff was because he thought that I disliked him, which it was kind of true, but that was, and I told him that the only reason was because he was acting pompous, and he told me that it was all an act. Him acting arrogant was all an act, and that I needed to try and see the real him. So that's the reason why I kept on being friends with him, because he told me that, oh, well, you just don't know who I truly am and stuff. And I was like, okay, that seems fair. I don't know who you truly are. Let me get to know you better. And that was off of the roller coasters that we went, because, oh my God, it gotten worse. We started talk. Um, And it got worse. It really did. Um Jesus, I did double on this, didn't I? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Jesus, I can't find it. Oh, I'm stupid. That's because there is like 10 photos each way. Oh my god. Oh yeah! See the real him rips off his face like a Scooby-Doo cartoon. You'll see the real Lil Callan Super. Oh my god. Oh yeah, this was during him he gotten me one time, like one or two times. And oh my god, just because I like voices does not mean that you have the right to go and brag so much. If you're one of my voice actors, I get it because it's part of our projects together. Like literally everybody, like literally now we have a like rating like score for all of the brothers after recording to see who I like apparently now because the boys have been like insisting on this. But for a person that is my friend to make me flustered, I don't really do that. I only do that only on my only on my server. I don't even do that in real life. The only reason why I did that, the only reason why I do in real life like only a little bit is because of my boyfriend because he knows I have a YouTube channel and is supporting me. Actually, I need to tell him that I'm on, but he might be asleep. I don't know if I want to bother the sleeping wolf. Team Asmodeus. Oh my god. Um He said, pay me as a dumb person, but I legitimately thought that if I keep on trying to be more cautious and soothe you, it would work. Without realizing that it might draw some unwanted attention and constantly reminding you of the power that you have over me. Because I lectured him about it. Wolf? That's a Wolfgang reference. Do you want me to play that game? Is this what you're telling me right now? You're promoting it like crazy, and this is on my channel. So if you're promoting it like crazy on my channel, then that just means that you want me to play it. But no, I call my boyfriend Wolf. Um exactly. I'm a freaking goofball sometimes, I swear. Well, I'm a wee bit autistic. Oops. It's a fine. Play Dandy's World. I don't even know what Dandy's World is. I need to look that up now. It's free if it helps. Okay, then I might play that on my next stream then. Eva will be happy. Okay. I can do that. Exactly. I'm such a freaking goofball sometimes, I swear. Well, it shows you how inexperienced I am with being in this kind of predicament. I said for people on that server, it doesn't matter if you're being good or not. Once they know you have power over you, they still will mess with you. You're telling me that and adding me basically sticks you out like a sore thumb, like a pick me. So you can't blame me for doing what you tell me not to do because you're acting like you want it. Oh my god, everybody's going on Dandy's World like it's some sort of flippin' like event. What is Dandy's World? Dandy's World. What the heck is this? Dandy's World is peak? Oh, you guys want me to get peak. What the heck do you guys want me to play? You know what? You know what? No idea. I'm just in the corner playing Cookie Run Kingdom. Oh my goodness. Dandy's World, then Project Eden's Garden Trust. Dandy's World is a cooperative multiplayer survival horror game on Roblox where players control cartoon characters called Toons. Cookie Run mentioned Holy Moly Cookie Run, OMG Cookie Run, Dandy's World, then Project Eden's Garden Trust. So Dandy World is in Roblox. Oh Jesus. I don't know. Pure Vanilla Cookie is my boy. Oh my gosh. Ralph. Also, I don't know. Because Roblox has that controversy. I don't want to support Roblox. Roblox has the controversy with the adult groomers with the children. I don't want that. I don't want to support that. I can try and buy Peak on my next paycheck, but I'm not gonna play no Roblox. Corn. Free Shelp. Free Schlep. This whole entire Roblox versus Schlep thing has gotten way too far, and Roblox needs to literally calm down. I'll look up Eden's Garden. Hold up. Full original soundtrack. Wait, is this on Steam? They got Chris Hansen out of retirement. They do. They really do. It's so amazing how a company that doesn't want to back down can actually bring a like famous predator hunter into the midst. That's where you got it at least? Okay, let's look up Steam. And also, I want to show you guys not the kitties, not the kiddos. This project is gonna probably be on Patreon because it has adult scenes I don't want you guys to see. Um, but there is this other dating simulator that doesn't have voice actors that I really want to try out, and it's about the French Revolution. Okay, let me look this up. I wanted to try and do a stream, but oh my, I wanted to try and do like a gaming stream on the side, but oh my god, it's gotten almost up to 2 hours. I haven't even touched like halfway through Peanut's whole entire like drama yet. And it's just wow. History, ooh, I like history games. Yes, it's a Tommy dating sim about the French Revolution, and it's called Ambition. Miners, little stars, little starlings, don't look it up. Do not. I'm telling you right now, don't look it up. Adults feel free. Um but it's a really nice it's a really nice game, and it has like it has art, it literally has like floor planning, it has dress designs and character like designs, and it's about a character named Yvette that is basically like in a romance, like she's proposed, she's like fiancés with a baron, but apparently this baron is like a catfish because he literally like gotten married to her just to like get her out of get her out of her like country estate to handle the get her out of her poor place to handle the manor, which is like in shambles, and his image is not well apparently from other people. So you have to try and get through the life of France throughout the revolution, and there are so many endings that you can play. There are love interests of girl and boy, there of boy and girls, and if this project actually like gets up there as soon as Obey Me is almost done, Roach is gonna be in it, and she's gonna be a voice actor in it because I asked her and she said yes. That was years ago, but I can still ask her again. Um but it's actually really nice and really cool. I really do like it. And you can choose between being a part of the part of the royal council, be part of the revolution, or face the guillotine. It's your call, and decisions do matter. Even when you dress, you have to dress for the thing that you want to be. It's very like cool and story lore based. I like it. Okay. I was too fascinated in talking about that. I'm my next stream, my sister and I are gonna um try and see if her computer works now for me so I can stream and do homework and stuff, and hopefully all that would be great. Also, fun fact, Peanut kind of bullied my sister, to be honest. She had enough of him too. Everybody had enough of him. What was that game called? Eden's Garden. Oh, that was my Discord. I did not want that. I wanted my Steam. Eden's Garden. Because as soon as I actually get my sister's computer, not gonna lie, I might get the game Day Everything and play it with Livestream. It does have voice acting in it, so we can actually see what we can do about that. Garden of Eden. That's a shooting game. That's not what I want. Where is it? Eden Discovery, Magic Regrowth, Limitless, Eden Zero Trial version, Eden Fall Demo, Eden Discovery, Eden Fall, Eden Bound, Eden, Eden Zero, and then Garden of Eden, which is a shooting game. Or it's a strategy / city builder game. Sorry, I forgot to say. Forgot to say what? It's okay. I'm gonna try and see if I can find a game for us to play a little bit. Either that or I can try and so it's either I end the stream now, play a bit of Echoes Plum Grove, or play a little bit of Ambition. But I don't know what to do. I'll go and show everybody Ambition. Why not? Show them about Ambition and then just literally like end the stream. It's only 10:18. I can stay a few more minutes. But let me see if I can capture it. But for those of the people... Oh! Also, before that... I wanna do something because apparently Peanut left a little message for everyone that about what happened. If my Discord can just be like nice for a second so I can go to it. Welcome back. Hold on one second. Yeah, he sent a final message. It's something. Come on. I know you can do it for me. There we go. All right. So, a person decided to say that Peanut also wanted to send um, a goodbye note to everybody for the server. He says, "Congratulations, you punished an innocent man for his attempt at being funny." Ha. Those who commented without knowing me or only briefly, I can see who he's talking about. And to those who started this, you know who you are. I'll end this on a very poetic note. May hell consume you, motherfuckers. I hope Peanut knows that I posted that as a copy pasta on Twitter and everyone's laughing at him. Yeah. May hell consume us. No, Peanut. There's light shining through here, man. Everybody's at peace now. And the funny thing is that the server has actually gotten very talkative and active ever since you left. So I'm actually very happy that that happened. Trying to be funny and you were the only one laughing. Yeah, that did not really help boost his morale. So, yeah, Peanut, if you ever see this, if you ever want to talk to me, we can do a live stream one-on-one if you want to try and prove your innocence. I would be so happy to do that with you if you want to try and do that. Because I got some questions about it, actually. I got some questions I want to actually, um, like, have you answer. So I really want to know what is in your mind about that. So if you want to really talk to me saying that all these things, because Ralph I have seen Ralph's chats of you talking about me. If you want to go, then we can go. Like seriously, I just give me a room and I will literally put my camera on. We can start streaming and I can ask you a bunch of questions. You can ask me questions. Like I was going to say everyone's coming out of hiding now that the big bad is gone. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I literally kept on fighting with you so many times over how you kept on like acting out and acting like you were all that, and you still kept on saying that it was just because you wanted to like have an act. Okay, well stop acting now. Take the mask off. Take the mask off and come and talk to me. Like seriously. If you have a problem with me, come and say it to my face like I did to you so many times. If you have the gulls to do it. Imagine your favorite server becomes more talkative when you're banned. I'd be embarrassed. For real, yeah. If you want to try and like have a conversation with me, Peanut, I'm right here. Like even I'll unblock you if you really have that much problem with me. Then you can come and talk to me. and I'll tell you how I really feel, and I'll tell you what you really need to do in order for you to get help. And part of that, one of that, is to get off the internet, because you're not safe from other people, apparently, and apparently from children. And it's very sad when a person that has been given the tools to help a child in need destroys them by gaining their trust. It is so... Ooh. Anyways... Oh my goodness. Oh my god, what a big game you are. Okay, hold up. Here we go. Okay, ready? This is literally ambition. Ain't it so much? Ain't it so cute? Ding dong, which is dead. Musicians start out the final goodbye. Oh my god. Prologue, Yvette's story. 20th of Mars, 1789. The carriage rumbles and bounces along the cobbles as you approach Paris. It's taken over a week to get here, even carrying just yourself and your luggage. Your fiancé Armand arranged for the carriage to take you from your small village to a tavern he enjoys called the Orphan's Feast. There he'll meet up with you. You'll likely take dinner together, and then he'll show you to your new home in Paris. Even though you've already finished your books and Armand's letter is your only entertainment, other than staring out the window. Might as well take in the sights. Gotta go sleep. Good night. Good night. I know, isn't the music so nice? You crane your neck out the window to peer at Paris. It's even more than you imagined. The streets are a riot of color and energy as people go about their days. Elegant persons of fashion strut like brilliant peacocks. Students stumble under the weight of their books. Beggars alternate between pleading for alms and shouting invectives at passerbys. Everything feels significant, like the world's next act hinges on all of their choices. Though part of you is worried by your unfamiliar surroundings, you mostly feel excited. This place is to be the stage of your new life. You're not sincere. Let's get to know about him. You must have read the brief letter over 100 times, but you always found new details to puzzle over. Armand's letters were often extremely long, a habit you frequently teased him for in your own missives. Chérie Yvette, I know it may be sudden, but I want to invite you to live with me in Paris. Back in your provincial hometown, you were engaged to Armand, before he moved north to Paris to participate in the States General. He dreamed of changing the country, and this was the political event of the century. You mailed love letters soaked in perfume. He replied with volumes about how much he misses you. The romance of it all helped make up for the inconvenience. Not that your parents cared much about the romance. At first, you've been afraid to tell them your youngest daughter wanted to move far away. Instead, they nearly threw you onto the carriage to follow Armand to Paris. While you understood the significant benefits your common family would receive from your marriage into a noble one, you couldn't help but be a little annoyed at their eagerness to see you off. I can't wait for you to see it. It's unlike anything back home, a truly vital place where anyone can be anything. I am not saying that in French because I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. Armand. There was something you were looking forward to. That was something you were looking forward to. A chance to be something more. After all, Baroness Yvette de Marbo does have a certain ring to it. Before you know it, the carriage starts slowing down. You must be here. Armand arranged to meet you at a tavern named the Orphan's Feast. As tired and rumpled as you are, you're glad that he planned to meet you in a place with ample food and wine. When you arrive, the coachman helps you out of the carriage and you find yourself outside a glowing, friendly-looking tavern. The sign shows a grubby-looking child holding a plate piled high with a fresh bread of roasted meats. Are you kidding me? That's kind of, a please, can I have some more kind of thing. This must be the place. Inside, a woman polishing a lantern looks up at you as you enter, and her face beaks into a bright smile. Bonjour, madame, and welcome to the Orphan's Feast. Her eyes lingered expectantly on the door for a moment before settling on you. You're suddenly reminded of how rare it is for women to travel by themselves. Wow, I'd forgotten that we went back in time. Usually me and my boyfriend would go, like, to somewhere, and then I would always be the first to walk in. Man, without accompanied by a man. How may I be of service, she asked. This is my first time here. Is there anything I should know to help me find my fiancé? Huh. Don't worry, while the rest of the city can be rather cutthroat, the Orphan's Feast is a relaxed place for getting your feet under you. The woman puts down the lantern she was polishing. Oh God, her face. She favors you with a devious smile. Find guests worth talking to and try to say the right things to the right people. You'll never have time to talk to everyone, so try to use your time wisely. I'm sure that if you ask around, you'll be able to find your fiancé in no time. When she puts it that way, suddenly it sounds so easy. While you have one outfit to your name at the moment, the Orphan's Feast doesn't feel like a particularly judgmental place in terms of fashion. Your credibility won't be shifted by what you're wearing here. Yeah, so you can actually wear stuff and it can affect your credibility. Apparently, from what I have been told. As long as you explore the tavern and talk to people, you should be able to find Armand soon enough. Oh yeah, this is my favorite part. Ah! Look at this! Look at all this! Oh my God, it's so beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's so lovely. They actually have floor plans. And it tells you how many turns, so you can pick a person and that takes off the turns. This game literally shows it all in the form of revolution. Ooh, -5 to, ooh. But yeah, this is what it is, and I really do actually like it. Alex or Honorad. Oh my gosh. Oh, or Peril. Man. Yeah, but this is what it was. But I think I might make a project out of it. Who knows? But I do hope that you guys like have a wonderful time and had a wonderful time watching me. I'm sorry if that this had to be like a more serious topic instead of just my usual like gaming playthroughs. Um but I hope that you guys still liked it, and I hope that you guys still want to keep on watching my videos. The next video, I promise, after this will be next Friday. It's just that there's so much stuff to do, and so many things just happened all at once, and I couldn't do anything about it. But I hope that you guys have a wonderful night, and I hope that you guys shine brighter than the galaxy, my little stars, and I'll see you guys on the next stream.